Mari here, reporting live from day 59 of shelter in place, quarantine, whatever you want to call it. So crazy. I hope all of you are doing well. Today, I wanted to talk briefly about the readings from yesterday, Acts 10, 21 through 33. So basically up to this point, the book of Acts has been shattering all preconceived notions of who can be a believer of God. Before Christ came, there were all these qualifications that had to be met. You had to be uncircumcised, you couldn't eat meat or anything unclean, etc. Basically, you had to be a Jew. And Jews did not associate with Gentiles or anyone who wasn't a God believer. Fast forward to life after Jesus, and now the floodgates have just completely opened, and literally anyone can be a believer, no matter the background, eating habits, bodily appearance, whatever. This was really, really radical. So in this particular passage, the Apostle Peter has been summoned by a Roman centurion, a Gentile named Cornelius, to come to his house. Cornelius, despite being a Roman, a Gentile, Cornelius was a believer of Jesus, and he had been visited by an angel telling him to call Peter to his home. So Cornelius sends his servants to go and get him. Peter agreeing to come is pretty wild, considering the fact that it was basically against the law for a Jew to hang out with a Gentile, let alone go kick it at a Gentile's home. As Cornelius is waiting for Peter to arrive, he gathers all of his friends and family into his house so that they can also hear Peter speak. And this really stuck out to me. Instead of keeping this spiritual special event with Peter to himself and his immediate family, which would have been completely fine, he reaches out to his community and excitingly invites them all to experience this spiritual event together. This is an important reminder to me on how important our community is in the life of the church. Especially now, we feel so disconnected because we cannot physically be together, and that's such a vital part of feeling communal. But it's also a great opportunity to get creative about connecting in spiritual ways. I myself am part of a lot of hangouts with friends via Zoom. We have a trivia night with our college friends every Sunday night. I see a lot of happy hours with coworkers going on. People have gotten really creative in ways to stay connected, so why not get together for spiritual reasons too? Something that our office has been doing for years now that is very life-giving is having weekly devotional times together. These times are separate from work talk. It's strictly talk about the topic. Each week, someone different leads. Sometimes we have themes that go over a few months. Sometimes it's up to the person. During Lent, we pick a book and we read it together and discuss different chapters. And they have produced really incredible conversations and have allowed us all to connect with each other in a deeper way, not just through work. These devotional times have become especially important to me now that we're separate from other opportunities to connect and have deeper spiritual conversations with our friends and family. I would encourage you, if you aren't already doing something like this, to make an effort to have intentional spiritual get-togethers with your friends or family. We have so many opportunities now via Zoom and Google and whatever you want to use. First, check with your church and see if they're already doing something like this. I know a lot of churches are. If your church isn't doing something like this, then contact a few friends or a few family members and see if they would want to set a time weekly to meet and talk. It could be a Bible study, a devotional, you can all decide. A few personal suggestions just based on our experience as an office. Keep a time limit on them, 30 to 45 minutes. To keep in the time limit, try to stay on topic. You can socialize and visit for a few minutes, but try to start the discussion in a prompt manner to maximize your time. Just like Cornelius, despite these crazy times, we can still gather excitedly together to share in the joy of Christ in the church. Let me know how it goes.